G'day guys and girls, and welcome to Attitude is Everything, episode 4. Wow, we're back here on the couch. Thank you so much to everybody who reached out and gave me your feedback on the last episode or any of the episodes previous. I really do appreciate the DMs, the emails, Facebook messages. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much to everybody. The positivity and the great motivational response you guys are giving me really helps G me up. But it was just beautiful. I really appreciate that you enjoy this format. So we're going to stick with it. We're going to stay on the couch. So let's get straight into today's episode. I want to talk to you about something that can change a lot of your attitude, a hell of a lot of your mindset, but more importantly can change your mood just like that. And the best thing is you have ultimate control over exactly when to use it, what it is, how it affects you. And it's music. I was driving out on the road doing one of my big road trips yesterday, and I realized that the radio is becoming really null and void. It's full of ads and songs that you may or may not like, and half the time you're not even sure if, especially if you've got your kid in the car, whether or not the presenters are going to swear. And we're so lucky now that thanks to Apple and Android platforms, there's so many apps and podcasts and music streaming opportunities that you have the power to choose what it is you're listening to. Now, music is an amazing tool. It's not even a tool. I'm going to call it a weapon. Music is this beautiful weapon in your arsenal, and you are a warrior. You need to remember that. You're a warrior, not a worrier. You have the ability to be amazing, and you are an amazing person. Here's the difference. When you hear music, I'll try to break it down properly. When you hear music, music can make you happy, sad, G'd up and empowered, or really closed and recluse. And it's not because of the song itself or the artist or the words. Don't get me wrong, we all have our favorite songs, our favorite artists, and sometimes you may not even like a song, but that beat can get you moving. Here's what happens. Way back in your subconscious, it goes into this little vault and it turns open the knob and it finds the very first time you heard that song. And the very first time you had a massive emotional connection to that song. So for example, you went out nightclubbing with your friends and you had the best night. You danced all night. You went down to the beach afterwards. You saw the sun come up and you had this theme song, maybe 2 or 3 songs from that night. But every time they come on, they take you back there. You might have a song that every time you hear it, you think about that guy or girl that broke up with you, that broke your heart, and you hate it. In fact, you slam the radio off. You'd rather drive in silence or sit in silence than listen to that song. You would walk out of a pub or a club if that song came on. Maybe you've got a song that when you hear it, it reminds you of being a little kid playing sports, and it was a song that your mum or dad played, a really old song, and it reminded you of being, say, 9 years old, and you knew that mum had cancelled her day at work or only put in a half day, or that's why she had to put in an extra day on another time because she dedicated that time to you. So you've got memories of you and your mates playing sports around that time. Music's this powerful tool. As I said, it's more of a weapon. It has the ability to be used in your arsenal. Here's what I'm getting at. I've told you all before, the number one thing you all need to constantly be doing is peeing yourself. I don't mean, like a 90-year-old guy wetting your pants. Peeing is plan, execute, evaluate. And here's what I need you all to do with music. I need you to pee yourself around your music. You need to plan a playlist. Minimum 5 songs, as long as you want. Set it up for half hour, 3 hours, whatever you want. The biggest suggestion would be probably the length of time it takes you to commute to work. You need not just one playlist, you can set up multiple ones. I personally have 5 playlists that I play throughout the week. And you can change the songs at any stage, but I need you to purposely plan and pick the songs. And these songs are going to empower you so much because you're going to play them in the morning when you wake up, on the commute to work, and every time you start feeling down or negative, or those little nitty gritties get in your head, or someone starts putting some crap all over you, you're going to play these songs. It's going to pull you straight out of your funk and put you into your funk. Music is this amazing weapon, and you get to choose when to swing this axe. Once you make the planning part of it, you must execute. You can't just go, this sounds great, Nick, maybe I'll do it. Set up a playlist, but not do anything. I need you to put it in your phone. Put it in your iPhone, put it in your smartphone, and play it. And get yourself a set of headphones and listen on the commute. Connect it through Bluetooth to your car and listen to it. Get yourself a Bluetooth speaker if you need to. If you don't have a Bluetooth speaker, you don't want to spend any money, here's a great tip. Put your phone in an empty coffee cup. Empty, not full. Coffee cup. And it will sound like you've got it on speaker, on a microphone, not as tinny. Whatever it is you need to do, you need to be playing this, because I guarantee you will get energetic and you will start to feel more positive. And that positivity has this massive roll-on effect like I spoke about earlier in the week. And you just don't know what's around the corner if you approach that corner with positivity as opposed to neutrality or negativity. What's the worst that can happen? There's nothing worse than where you are now and where you can be. All you have to do is take the chance. So plan to listen to the music, plan your playlist, and plan to have it nearby for when you need it. Execute by actually doing the things I'm telling you to do. Play it in the morning, play it on the commute to work, when work stresses you out or someone gets in you, just grinds you wrong, and it happens. That's called life. Then you play the playlist and you execute again. And you get yourself back up to 115% and you go again. But then the most important part is evaluate. You don't need to keep the same playlist. Fuck, I change my playlist all the time. Evaluate what songs you notice are making you feel great, because no matter how much you love, God, I don't know, California Love by Tupac, or you love the Rolling Stones, or you love Maroon 5, or you love, I don't know, Spice Girls, whatever. There is a certain period of time where the energy that comes from that song does wear off. Hence why I say cycle your playlist. The best thing you can do for yourself, the best empowering thing you can do for yourself right now is to get yourself a playlist, get yourself music that you love and enjoy and surround yourself with it. But most importantly, you need to peer yourself on this music, because if you can do that and you can change your attitude that quickly, just imagine how drastic you can change your life. One last thing before I go, in case you haven't been following me, the podcast. I'm starting a podcast. It's called In the Driver's Seat. All of my content comes from when I'm driving around the countryside. I dictate in my phone to myself, or I come up with some good ideas when I'm in the shower. I didn't want to do one in the shower. I didn't think that was appropriate. So I'm going to be shooting a podcast. It's going to be just raw data of me in the car speaking to you guys. So keep your eyes out for that. Feel free to send me some messages with topics that you'd like me to cover in the car. Until next time, remember, if you can change your attitude, you can change your life.